Guys, let me talk this morning. So this is the second time I've been here. I've only lived in Richmond Hill for 4 years. We retired here from Michigan after I spent 39 years working for Ford Motor Company as a product development engineer. So I'd like to talk to you. I have several points here, and I think I can make it in my time. So I hope I can respect that. You guys have gotten beat up by this, but you need to hear it again. I don't think you've heard it enough. 67% of the people in this county voted against what you guys are going to do. And it's almost a foregone conclusion looking at you. Like the rest of us are only here wasting our time. When you made your presentation, Mr. Brookshire, you used words like if and when. And these are all projections, like you're the amazing Karnak and you know what's coming. I understand that there are probably logarithms that go along with some of the predictions for what you had, but really you didn't provide us much proof of what that was. And to treat us like we don't understand those logarithms or how they're derived is really condescending and arrogant. I mean, you sit there, you asked us not to laugh at your last meeting, yet you sat there with the biggest smirk on your face the entire time, as though we were like taken for granted. We pay your salaries. You represent us. It's in your charter. None of this that you're doing represents any of us. You think we all like being here and taking our time doing this? We shouldn't have to. We have supported the school district in this county. I did some research way back. And we've always supported y'all. Why do you have to go the back door with this? Why can't you just come to us, do the normal millage increases, do special bonds? We elected you to be creative. Come up with some of this funding. Your job is not just to sit up there on the ivory tower and dictate policy. It's to work with your constituents. You're not doing that.
That's right.
The second thing I'd like to say is that this is an unlimited, unaccountable taxation that you're voting for. Well, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. So that's a little bit of a problem for me too. Accountability is where it's at. You're kind of shirking that responsibility. And I already talked about the logarithm, I won't go there. But I don't see where you provide any potential offsets for the growth of the kids coming in based on the budget you're presenting. And again, this is an if budget. This isn't a, we're going to need this now. When it comes to the time that you need it, don't you think it would be fair to come to us and let us approve the funds? I mean, at least give us a choice. You're not. So I'd also like to know, where is your 2023 fiscal year budget? Have you published what you received? Because you guys got a lot of money from the COVID era, and that was dumped on you in 23. You plainly admitted you have about a $30 million over surplus. Thank you. And I would think that that makeup year that you keep talking about, the funds are delayed, you'd utilize some of that surplus to fill a gap. I call it gap money.
Your time has concluded, Mr. Nancy.
Okay. Lastly, the legislature realized how ridiculous this loophole was that you're utilizing. Actually mentioned you on the news. They pointed out the fact that they're coming up with 362 solely because of the decision that you made. And everybody else that opts in or out, or whatever the terminology is. But
Thank you. Your time has concluded.
Well, that's what I have to say. And I have a lot more to say, but since I got cut off, I won't. The last thing I'll tell you is, remember, these people that are sitting here were subject to a hurricane, flooding, and just recently these ridiculous tax assessments that have valued their homes to a point that they're gentrified out of. Don't be the people that do that. Protect your constituents and vote this thing down.
Yeah.